Hello everyone, welcome back to the long-awaited episode of Final Fantasy I Dawn of Souls from the Game Boy Advance package. Last time we left off, we defeated Tiamat, the Fiend of Wind, and now we went to the optional Earth dungeon. A little bit of fun facts before we continue on with this dungeon. Did some research on it recently because I never really did the optional dungeons except once. Turns out, you can do... The game's kind of trolly in this part because each time you complete a bonus dungeon, you get a boss, a secret boss from Final Fantasy III, which is hilarious, by the way. And basically, you have to beat the dungeon at least a minimum of 4 times to get the 4 items that you want from the boss drop. It's annoying, it's tedious. I'll probably do it off screen. I just want to get through the first one with you. The first one I don't think gives you anything good, but if you continue doing it, eventually you'll get the weapons and armor that you so desire, and I will tell you what those are when we defeat the boss, I believe. Now, I was contemplating recording the bosses and everything like that, but the videos take the timing that it takes to record the video. I don't want to cut to another boss like right after a boss. I mean, it'd be fun. I mean, I'm going to do all the dungeons because I'm going to do them multiple times because I want to get the weapons that I want, but I don't think it's a guaranteed you do it 4 times you get all 4 items. I think it's all randomized, so that's the problem. So before we continue on with the Let's Play, I just want to let you guys know that I may do 1 playthrough of each optional dungeon. 1 playthrough for each optional dungeon, and that's it. The rest I'm going to do off-screen because that's a little too much for me to actually record. The Let's Play is going to take forever. It's going to be the same, like, randomized areas, like the same backgrounds, and the boss fights aren't really that different. I mean, the lowest health one of the optional bosses has is 4,000, and the highest one I believe is 6,000, so it's not that much of a difference. And the gimmicks pretty much stay the same. They're just 4 boss enemies from Final Fantasy III for this one. So, you know, again, it's great to do all 4 of them, but you have to realize they get stronger, I believe. Only by like 2,000 more health as the final one, but I'm gonna do them, but I'm gonna do them off screen because recording it would take a long time, and I don't like cutting from boss battle to boss battle. Maybe I'll think about it, and if so, you'll probably see it at the end of this video. Alright, so before we, further ado, we got trapped in a desert, and this gimmick is actually pretty unique. What we have to do is we just basically have to wander the desert and get into fights. Not really you don't have to get into fights, but, getting into fights is good for the experience. The gimmick of this area, once we get to it, I think is pretty cool, and I wish they did it, like, more in this game, because, I mean, I understand this is just a remake from, Final Fantasy I, but this is an optional dungeon that was, I think, given in this package, which is why I'm playing this package. So basically, we just keep going, like, one way, and, oh, we got ambushed. I don't know if you saw it right there before we got ambushed, but there was a palm tree there. That is the gimmick of this area. The gimmick of this area is that there are going to be 3 palm trees in the shape of a direction, and that is the direction you go to. Very simple, not that hard to mess up, la-di-dee, la-da-da. And we get an antidote, so as you can see, it'd be great if I didn't get into a battle every 5 seconds, though. If I have to go through it, so do you guys. That's my rules for RPGs. If I get into a battle, if I have to go through it, so do you. So the episode's gonna be a little bit longer. Big whoop. Alright, as you see, the triangle is facing towards the right, so we're gonna head right. I actually like to just go straight parallel with it. You don't have to. You'll find the tree if you just follow it. But, I'm picky. So, I'm probably also going to do some level grinding for the next areas, or next optional dungeons, because those get really difficult, because the way they designed it is they open up after you defeat the major fiend, but you're meant to do it like way later in the game. Like, you're not supposed to do it like right away. Okay, these are getting ridiculous now. And yes, for our, you're pretty much gonna be seeing this technique for like all the random encounters, unless it's just one giant one. But you're pretty much gonna be seeing that technique. I mean, it would go up. Single tree, so we continue going up. If you see a single tree, do not go in any direction near that single tree. You want to stay in the path that the 3 trees guide you. Alright, so there was the heal we needed, and here's the major staff that's going to kill everything. It may look like we're over leveled, and we probably are for this point in the game. Like, you're supposed to do this, like, I guess, like level, like while you're in the middle of the main quests. So, you know, I'm doing this a little late. But it makes it easier, and makes it easier for me to actually just be like, oh, well, I'm just going to go through this area, collect all 4, and boom, be done with it. Alright. I'm sorry for the lack of videos. I haven't recorded in a while. Work has been, again, catching up with me. I recently switched shifts, so instead of, you know, second shift, I'm now first shift, so I have to wake up at 7 in the morning. I'm not a morning person. Silver apple in the chest, I believe that gives us max health. I don't know if I want to go through all this to look for it. Oh, it's right there. Raises max HP by 5. Tank. By the way, the maximum amount of health I think you can have is 999, so we're getting closer to that for our guy there. And I believe the second person to hit that is going to be Sam because she's the white mage. But, you know, doesn't really matter. Eventually we're all just going to be 999, 999 for, I don't think the black mage, I don't think the ninja and the white and the knight will make it to 99 MP, but I'm pretty sure the mages will. And see, there's our exit, and now we're at Earth Gift Shrine Basement 5. So we want, I don't know if we can go this way. Okay, well, alright, well, so you managed to reach these depths. I commend you, but your journey ends here, I'm afraid. And here we fight Cerberus. So, actually, funny thing is, I did a test recording, or a test run of this dungeon to make sure I remember it. And actually, it looks like you could choose which enemy you want to face, because I chose the right one next time and fought a completely different boss. So, just choose which one you haven't done yet. Alright, here we fight Cerberus. And the best part about this is that if you listen to that music, it is actually, boss music from Final Fantasy III. I've never played Final Fantasy III, but, you know, research shows that it is from Final Fantasy III. Alright, so we're going to do our basic, you know, boss setup. We're going to haste our 2 melees. That's a lot of damage. Sorry about bumping the mic. We're going to haste our 2 melees, protect everyone up, maybe go for an Invisora, I guess. I don't know if he's going to use physical attacks that much. So everyone's hasted, so we're going to have him attack. We're actually going to temper both melees, because that would be hilarious. We're going to, I guess, Invisora? Oh no, I have an item that gives Invisora. There we go. And let's just go for a flare. 3 damage. Nothing when you have protect. Temper up that guy and watch how much damage guy will do. Watch this. 1,365 with a normal hasted melee with temper. That's pretty much going to be the source of your damage, so. Alright, so you're going to want to temper yourself. We're just going to use a healing staff because we have all of our spells active. And hit him with a flare, and eventually he'll go down. This is like an almost impossible setup to actually, die to. So this is what I'm mostly going to be using for every single boss. This is the setup, and it's going to be like this for a while. I mean, there'll still be some gimmicky bosses where you have to do things, and boom, just like that, we beat Cerberus. Nice. I don't know what I get for this boss fight, though. Oh, we get the Kotetsu. That is actually a weapon only I think a ninja can equip. Weird thing is, it's weaker than our Sasuke's blade. Interesting. For an optional dungeon, that's not a really good weapon. Well then, maybe I won't do the 4 dungeon, or this 4 times, because I think the things that you get in this area are the Bard's Tunic, which is a piece of armor which I'm not really familiar on. the Sasuke's blade, which we already have, the Kotetsu, what we just got, and an X potion. So those are the 4 things you can get in this optional dungeon. You know, you can fight 4 optional enemies. I think you have Echidna, Cerberus. I don't remember the other 2, but they're pretty much the same, pretty easy. Be careful with Echidna though, because I believe he has an attack called Earthquake, which can instantly kill a party member. It attacks everyone, so be careful with that. Oh, can I actually... I actually don't want the Kotetsu, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna meet you back. I'm actually gonna meet you back and find out which guy gives the Bard's Tunic, because I'm curious about that piece of armor, even though we probably don't need it. Actually, you know what? We don't need it. We're not gonna get it, so yeah, we're not gonna get a Bard's Tunic. So, oh, I probably should have shown enough. You actually can't leave the door that you go through, so you can't actually fight all 4 bosses. Which is stupid. I think you should be able to fight as many bosses as you want. But here we are, and we're out. Alright. So at this point, I'm going to save. Alright. So we're going to go up in the air, and I don't know where to go from here. Didn't really plan this that far out. Alright, so do we know... We did the earth and then fire, so we want to find the fire one. I don't know if we have, I don't know if we actually have, Dragon Caves. No, it's not Dragon Caves. It's in one of those areas. Hellfire Chasm, there we go. So we want to go to Hellfire Chasm. So we're going to want to go up to where where Bahamut was to give us our, equipment. Or our upgrade, so let's go on and head over there. Did I pass it? I think I went past it. Nope, wait. Is this it? It's one of these holes. Dragon Caves is where Bahamut is. So if you need to find Bahamut, there you go. Really? I can't land there? Really? Well then how do I get... Do I land on this little piece of land right here? Okay, that's weird. Whatever though. Some sphinxes, you know, the usual. I would suggest that you heal, not for your HP, but more for your MP before each dungeon, because it can be kind of tricky. And there we go. Easy as pie. So we go in here, and Hellfire Chasm. Okay, yep, this is where we need to be. And, of course, there's going to be fire gimmicks, of course. Let's talk to this guy. The heat surrounding the door is gone. But now that our prince has become king, no one's likely to enter anytime soon. Alright, so we enter here, and we are in Hellfire Chasm. Again, these are mostly going to be randomized floors, so I'm not going to be able to know where everything is. But we'll tackle this dungeon in one entire video next time. So, join me for when I take... I guess we're going to go to hell, technically. See you guys in the next one.